Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between two great mountains, Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother in a cozy little cottage. The villagers loved Little Red Riding Hood for her kindness and her bright smile. One day, her mother asked her to visit her sick grandmother who lived on the other side of the forest. Little Red Riding Hood was worried about her grandmother and decided to visit her immediately. Her mother packed a basket with freshly baked cookies and a bottle of juice. As Little Red Riding Hood was about to leave, a strange old man appeared at their doorstep. He was carrying a beautiful, intricately designed carpet. "Hello, young one," said the old man. "My name is Rustum, and I've been traveling from a faraway land. This carpet is no ordinary carpet. It's a magical carpet. It can take you anywhere you want to go in a jiffy." Little Red Riding Hood's eyes widened with wonder. She had never seen anything like this before. Rustum handed her the carpet and said, "Just sit on it, close your eyes and think of your destination. The carpet will do the rest." Little Red Riding Hood thanked Rustum and sat on the carpet. She closed her eyes, thought of her grandmother's house and said, "Take me to grandmother's house." The carpet started glowing and before she knew it, she was soaring through the air. The wind was blowing gently through her hair as she flew over the forest. She saw birds flying, trees swaying, and rivers flowing below her. She felt like a bird, free and happy. As she flew over the forest, she saw a big, bad wolf watching her from below. The wolf had been planning to visit grandmother and eat her up. When he saw Little Red Riding Hood flying on the carpet, he thought, what a wonderful opportunity. I'll just follow her and eat them both up." The wolf ran quickly to grandmother's house and knocked on the door. Grandmother opened the door, and the wolf pushed her inside and locked the door. He then disguised himself as grandmother and waited for Little Red Riding Hood. Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood landed safely on the roof of grandmother's house. She got off the carpet and climbed down the chimney. When she entered the house, she saw someone lying in bed, dressed in grandmother's clothes. "Grandmother, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf replied in a weak voice, "Oh, it's just my old age, dear." Little Red Riding Hood said, "Grandmother, what big ears you have." The wolf replied, "I just have a bad cold, dear." Just then, the carpet flew into the room and hovered above the wolf's head. The wolf looked up and saw the carpet. He thought, this must be the magical carpet that Little Red Riding Hood was riding. The carpet started glowing and the wolf got scared. The wolf jumped out of bed and ran towards the door. Little Red Riding Hood saw his tail and shouted, "Grandmother, what a big tail you have." The wolf couldn't hide anymore and ran out of the house. Little Red Riding Hood searched the house and found her real grandmother locked in the closet. She freed her grandmother, and they both hugged each other tightly. They were overjoyed to see each other. The carpet flew down and landed beside them. Little Red Riding Hood said, "Thank you, magical carpet, for saving us from the wolf." The carpet glowed brighter and a voice said, "You're welcome, Little Red Riding Hood. I'm always here to help you." Grandmother asked Little Red Riding Hood to sit on the carpet and take her to the village doctor. The doctor checked grandmother's health and gave her some medicine. After a few days, grandmother recovered fully. The villagers were amazed when they heard about Little Red Riding Hood's magical carpet ride. They all wanted to see the carpet, but Little Red Riding Hood kept it safe. She knew that the carpet was a precious gift, and she had to take care of it. One day, a wicked witch cast a spell on the forest, making all the animals disappear. Little Red Riding Hood decided to use the magical carpet to find the witch and break the spell. She sat on the carpet and said, "Take me to the witch's castle." The carpet flew over the forest, and they reached the witch's castle in no time. The witch was casting a spell in her dark, dimly lit room. Little Red Riding Hood and the carpet sneaked in quietly and stood behind the witch. The witch said, "I'll make all the animals disappear, and no one will ever find them." Little Red Riding Hood shouted, "No, you won't." The witch turned around and saw Little Red Riding Hood standing on the magical carpet. The witch cast a spell on the carpet, but the carpet was too powerful. It glowed brighter and broke the witch's spell. The animals started reappearing in the forest, and the witch ran away. The villagers were overjoyed when the animals reappeared. They thanked Little Red Riding Hood and the magical carpet for saving them. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood was known as the bravest girl in the village. The magical carpet continued to take Little Red Riding Hood on many more adventures. They explored new lands, met new people, and had many more exciting experiences. The carpet became a part of Little Red Riding Hood's life, and she loved it dearly. Years passed, and Little Red Riding Hood grew up. She became a great explorer and discovered many new lands with the help of the magical carpet. She always remembered her grandmother's love and the wolf's trickery. The magical carpet remained her faithful companion, taking her to places she had never dreamed of. Little Red Riding Hood's story was told and retold in the village, inspiring many young children to be brave and explore the world. And so, Little Red Riding Hood lived happily ever after with her magical carpet, going on new adventures and making new friends. The carpet remained a secret to none, and its magic never faded. The villagers would often see Little Red Riding Hood flying over the forest on her magical carpet, and they would wave at her. She would smile and wave back, feeling grateful for the wonderful gift that Rustum had given her. The magical carpet had become a part of Little Red Riding Hood's identity, and she couldn't imagine her life without it. She knew that she would always have the carpet by her side, taking her on new adventures and helping her in times of need. As the years went by, the story of Little Red Riding Hood and her magical carpet became a legend, inspiring generations to come. The carpet remained a symbol of bravery, friendship, and adventure, reminding everyone of the incredible journey that Little Red Riding Hood had been on. Little Red Riding Hood would often sit on the carpet, close her eyes, and remember the wonderful times she had experienced. She would feel the wind blowing gently through her hair, and the carpet would start glowing, taking her on a new adventure. The magical carpet had become a part of Little Red Riding Hood's soul, and she knew that she would never be able to part with it. It was her faithful companion, her friend, and her guide. Together, they would continue to explore the world, facing new challenges and making new friends. And so, the story of Little Red Riding Hood and her magical carpet continued, a never-ending tale of adventure, bravery, and friendship. The carpet would always be there, taking her on new journeys, and Little Red Riding Hood would always be ready, sitting on the carpet, with a smile on her face and a sense of wonder in her heart.